sending it straight to heaven. Cupid and ABP sending it straight to heaven.
This is Adia Zariya here with a quick disclaimer. Please excuse any audio errors or video errors. We are learning as we go, but the message is still the same. Love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to the ABP Podcast, where we come together to have candid conversations, leaving us with a better perspective. I am Zariya.
Excuse me, I burped y'all. Adia.
And today we'll be talking about relationships and marriage.
Mm-hmm.
What's that song kids used to sing? First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes a baby and a baby carriage. The only updates we got is catch up on the content and subscribe and follow us on all social media platforms. Thank you.
Please.
Okay, the icebreaker, which we already answered, so we're just going to answer it again, is what do you wish was illegal?
I wish that I feel like people not using signal lights should be illegal.
I agree, but I also feel like what I wish was illegal is cutting people off and getting in the left lane and then moving slow. Or, well, I was gonna say brake checking. You know, people brake check you.
Well, don't be flying behind me then.
But I don't want that to be illegal because I be brake checking people that be all behind me too.
Definitely see how good your insurance is.
How good is that insurance for real?
Since you want to ride my butt.
So we're gonna answer what is your perspective at the beginning of every episode and the end, so we can see if it changed.
Okay.
So what is your perspective on marriage and relationships?
I feel like marriages and relationships have definitely changed over the course of time. They're not as sought after because women's roles in this world have changed tremendously since the before times, I guess you could say. I don't know. But it's less of a thing, you know, at least for women.
My perspective is I agree with that, but you see me, I'm still trying to get married at the end of the day.
See me on the other hand.
I'm still trying to get married, but I feel like people think marriage is like a band-aid. It's a be-all, end-all solution. They think once they marry, ain't no more problems. And that is just not true.
Mm-mm. Who think that?
Marriage is the start of problems.
Who thought that? Please tell me so I can let them know.
People be thinking when people think of marriage, they just think, oh my gosh, the wedding. They don't think past the wedding and the arguments and stuff like that.
It's all very much romanticized.
Well, I'm still trying to get married at the end of the day, though. Topic 1, your current relationship status. And, well, it's 3 questions, but current relationship status.
I am single. I am very much an advocate of if you don't ask, there ain't no relationship.
Because don't be like, you already know what it is. I don't. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. Elaborate, please.
But I have heard that once you put your relationship on Facebook, it's official.
Oh, well, I'm glad I don't have Facebook, so.
Basically, Facebook is like for your parents and maybe a couple people you work with that you cool with. Mm-hmm. And it's like if you put them on Facebook, you introduce them to the family, basically.
Well, I don't have Facebook, so can't nobody use that.
My Facebook says single. The next question is, do you think you met the one?
Maybe I think I have. I don't know. A lot of people give me the ick too, though. So
you get the ick from everybody, though. I feel like.
I know.
I feel like you be waiting to give them an ick.
Ew, ick.
She be like, oh, you're buying me things? Ick.
Wow.
Don't spend money on me.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
feel like I've met the right one, but I feel like God gonna let me know by the end of 2023. I'm serious. I wrote it down on my crazy faith card. Mm-hmm. I said, I need to meet the man. or something. God gonna let me know something. He either gonna tell me yes, or he gonna tell me no, or he gonna be like, we still in the waiting phase.
I'm sure God will let me know what I need to do too. But until then, I just be here.
Cause sometimes he be playing. I'm just kidding. He don't be playing. You don't be playing.
I was like, who we talking about?
Jesus.
I'm not even.
Look, I don't have nothing to do with that. And the last question for this segment: do you believe that you're actually ready for a relationship?
Yeah, definitely.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm.
Why y'all laughing?
Christian did.
I said you do. I only said that
because I am a very to myself type of person. Okay. Yes.
I said that because I feel like I'm not. Or I feel like I'm almost, but not all the way.
I feel like if I meet the person that I actually like, yeah, I'll be ready for a relationship.
I used to think I was, cause I used to be fiending for one. But then, you know, when you be looking at like them deep questions, I was like,
What deep
I
questions?
don't know. I don't know where I found some at. Probably on TikTok. But that's what I was looking at.
Well, I mean, I do like my own space and then do what I want when I want. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I am. I don't know.
I think I'm almost there.
I'm definitely in the mindset to know, like,
I feel like
I can maintain my personality in a relationship, and I feel like that's the most important thing.
I feel like I could do that too, cause it's like you don't want to take on, cause a lot of people like they mirror that person, and then they lose themselves in the process, and then they be lost. They be lost, baby. I feel like I said almost cause I'm still healing from certain things, and like trust issues. The nigga I'm with now, I don't trust that nigga. He have to earn that back so bad.
At least you know, girl.
I almost want to call him this week and be like, what is you doing? Segment 1 is random fact of the day. It could be about the topic or just random.
Random fact. Let's see. What's my random fact? Whales die by drowning.
I said it on my Get to Know Me. What was the question? Random fact. My random fact is being in love is a stage of a relationship that don't last forever, and people think it lasts so long. And you don't have to be in love to give love. In my opinion.
Okay.
It's like you can still love them, but it's like in that moment you don't feel like you love them. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if it's your kingdom partner, love will always be there.
If it's your what?
Your kingdom partner. The person that God made for you.
You're right.
And that's your person, there will always be love.
I got that off of Google.
But that's just my look on it. Like, will y'all always agree every day of the relationship, or the marriage, or whatever? No. But that love will never be lost either. Like, if somebody walks up to me at any point in time during my marriage and asks me, are you in love with the man that you're with right now? My answer will always be yes.
Aww.
Okay.
Moving to topic 2. Top 5 qualities that you need in a spouse.
A relationship with God would definitely be one. Because if you don't have that relationship with Him, then how could you possibly have a relationship with me? That was
my
first one. My second one would have to be ambition. I don't ever want you to be...
Please don't be sitting on your booty around me.
I want you to have dreams and goals that aren't mine.
That's gonna make some money too.
Goodness. It doesn't even have to be about money, honestly. I just want you to be happy with the person that you are, you know what I mean? 3, father, you have to know.
Every sound on TikTok is Drewski.
You have to know how to be a father, or be willing to learn how to be a father.
That's a good one.
4, know how to use your big boy words, because I can't read your mind the same way you can't read mine.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah, use your big boy words, please.
Thank you. It's attractive.
What was that? 4, 5? What was that number? 4?
4.
Okay, number 5. I would say consistency. Like what you did to get me. Why would you stop doing it once you got me?
Those are some good ones, especially.
Thanks.
We have some common ones. My first one is believe in God or have a relationship with God, because you can believe in a God, but is that the God that I serve? I need to know. And if it ain't, you got to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's also not just about believing in him. You need to have a relationship with him, know when you hear his voice, and, you know, talk to him on a daily or at least the weekly. Come on now. Yeah.
What happens when I'm down?
Right. Can't be praying for myself out here.
I mean, I can.
I can, but do I want to? No. The next one for me is family oriented, which is kind of the same thing that you were saying about wanting to be a dad.
Having those 5 characteristics.
I need you to get along with your family for at least a little while. You know what I'm saying? I don't need all that drama. I am not the one. Even though I do understand some family drama, because I be having it sometimes, but if y'all argue all the time, get somebody else to do it. Then I said to be passionate about something, a balance of spontaneous and being a planner. Because, like, yeah, we need to plan, but we could also do fun things every now and then. You know? And then works towards their goals, which is kind of like passionate, but
I mean, it could be a different kind of passion.
yeah. So now we're moving into segment 2. This is the pop culture review segment. And basically what we do is we think of some that we saw like on TikTok relating to the topic that we're talking about, and we bring it up. So what I have to bring up is I was watching the Know For Sure podcast one day, and they had this guest. She was like a relationship coach, I think, and she was talking about the pizza, which is like a way of figuring out the type of man that you will want, or type of person you will want. So the crust is supposed to be 5 things that you need for him, core values or character, which we kind of already said. And then the sauce is how does that specific person show up for you. And then the toppings can be negotiable things. Did I say that right?
Negotiable.
Okay. That's the toppings. And it could be like physical attributes, or it could be superficial stuff. So let's build our pizza. We already did the crust.
Okay.
So now we gotta do the sauce and the toppings. So you need 5 things that person do for you, and then the toppings, which is the negotiable stuff. Negotiable.
I don't know. That's confusing.
No, it's not. So, okay, for the sauce, think of somebody in your head. Pretend that they was your boyfriend.
Gotta eat already. That's crazy.
Pretend that was your boyfriend.
Y'all need help. Excuse me.
And how do they show up for you? What are the things they do?
Even answer a regular phone call.
No, for real. Why did it take so long for y'all to answer? Well, I got some. Okay. I put cherishes time with me.
Okay.
Affirms me. He buy me things without me having to ask him. You know how girls be like, I want him to buy me flowers, but I don't want to tell him to buy me flowers.
Because that defeats the purpose of him buying flowers.
But I don't really like flowers for real, because they gonna die with me. Fucking around with me, they gonna be dead. Listens to me and supports me in things that I do. Like when I told him I went to that rodeo, he was like, we need to get you some boots. Yes, we do. Okay, so what about your toppings? Your negotiable. Is that the word?
Give me an example.
Like, he gotta be taller than me.
Oh.
Stuff like that. Because I got some.
short, so everybody's taller than me.
Lucky.
Some type of muscle build.
You have to go to the gym to talk
No,
to a
you
dude.
don't gotta go to the gym.
Yes, you do.
Cause I don't go to the gym.
You need to go to the gym.
I'm not gonna ask you to do nothing I don't do. And I don't go to the gym, so you gotta go to the gym. Have some type of athleticism. Cause I like sports.
Period.
So when I talk about sports, I need you to know what I'm talking about.
Period.
And when I say I want to watch the football game, I need you to be like, which one? And turn it on. That's how many? How many am I supposed to say?
However many you want.
Oh, I'm just going to give you 2 because I can't think of any.
Well, I got a list. This is what I got to say. I would prefer that they're taller than me. And I'm like 5'6". Okay?
I'm 5 even, so.
Attractive, but beauty's in the eye of the beholder because I be thinking niggas is cute and she don't think they cute. And she be thinking niggas cute and I be like,
we got different tastes, so
yeah.
it's perfectly fine.
Invites me to places. I don't want to ask and you be like, if you want to, because I'm finna want to throw this phone at your head. That's what I'm finna want. Plans, dates, please, and thank you.
I like to stay in my bed.
I plan a couple. You gotta. I like adventurous dates. Like if we doing laser tag, I'll do that.
Okay, I'll do that too.
But if we just doing something like boring, you just gotta know me. You know what I'm saying? Know what I like, what I want to do. Know how I'm feeling that day. If I'm looking like I want to lay in the bed all day, then we need to watch Netflix. What do you talk about? You know?
No, we need to go to sleep.
What's my other ones?
What?
You have to have a package, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. And if you don't need to know.
Because it ain't the motion of the ocean.
And, oh my God. And I would like them to be a handyman. Like my dad. Like, I want you to be able to fix stuff easily and build stuff. Thank you. That's my list.
Because if not, I'm going to figure out how to do it myself.
Babe, help me move this in a minute. Alright. Bet.
I'll go do it myself. Never mind.
Bet. I'm doing it by myself. Topic 3. What's 1 to 3 questions that you have about marriage? And then we'll both answer.
Question that I have about marriage?
Yeah. You could do 1 to 3.
How do you feel about the saying, if you love him, you'll stay and stick with him through it all? Because you know how, like, back in the day, they'll be like, but my granddaddy stepped out on my grandma like 15 times and had 3 outside kids. And she still stayed. Like, no.
And
You're supposed to be like her. No, I don't. So
there's more.
what do you mean?
I feel like it depends. Like, if you're gonna stay with them, that's your business, number 1.
True.
And number 2, it's like, okay, you decided to stay. That means you decided y'all gonna rebuild trust with each other. Y'all gonna basically kind of like start over in a way. And then also, I feel like you gotta have discernment from God about those type of things. Because you might be with your man of God and he probably did you wrong, but that's still your man of God.
Right.
Mike Todd cheated on his wife the day before they got married. I would have beat his ass. And I wouldn't have married him. But they got married because they were supposed to be together. Apparently. From what I know. Okay? From what I heard from Lil Birdie. That was that. But
Yeah, that's my question. Because, baby, I'm not granny. I'm leaving.
I'm not granny.
I'm not granny.
My question is, one of them, do marriage and having children coincide for you?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, if you met somebody and you like, if you wanted to marry that person, or you wouldn't mind doing so, but then they tell you, I don't want to have children, does that change your mind about marrying them or not?
Yeah, because I know that I would want some.
I say yes and no. I say yes because I know I want some too. And I say no because what if I find out I'm infertile? Is it going to be like, Like, what if he found out I was infertile? He like, oh, I don't want to be married no more. Let's get divorced.
Right.
I'd be mad. I'd be so pissed. So if that was the instance, then no, it doesn't coincide for me. But if that wasn't the instance, like we was both able to have kids or whatever, then I need to have some kids eventually. How do you think marriage changes a relationship?
I feel like it shouldn't.
You feel like it shouldn't?
It shouldn't change your relationship.
I feel like once you get married, things get harder.
And see, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't, but that's what. No, it should.
It should make.
I'm not
things
talking about
harder.
like your relationship with the person, but you do have to go through harder things, and you have to, because at that point y'all done became one. So now his demons is your demons his demons. Y'all got double demons that y'all fighting.
We just gonna slay the mugs, cause.
But that's the what I mean by harder. Not like your relationship with the person should get harder. I feel like that should always be easy.
Okay.
Or not like, I'm just saying the things that y'all have to endure together are harder. Like when you're not married, it's certain stuff that you don't gotta endure that married people do.
Yeah.
Did that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then my last question. What is your definition of a spouse?
Just a spouse.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know, spouse for you. I don't know.
Definition of a spouse for me is a person that you consider a friend and more. But a friend first, definitely. Person that makes you happy.
I sure do want to marry. I want my spouse to be my best friend. Because they're going to have to be.
Man, you married my best friend.
No, I need him. Well, because you got a certain best friend, you know what I'm saying? But I want me and my spouse to have a best friend relationship. It's like he was my friend first. Well, you don't have to be my friend first, but we can have a friend in each other. Yeah. My definition is just the man of God that is for me. That's my definition of a spouse. Because I feel like if I married the wrong person, then I don't know. I just feel like it's certain trials and tribulations that me and that person's supposed to go through. And I feel like if I marry the wrong person, then that just messes some up in some type of way in the kingdom plan. That's how I feel. Okay, well that's the end of the combo. But we got segment 3, which is the game. And the game is category is that I've been waiting to play. How do it go?
What category game? You said category. We gotta say.
I don't know the little chant or the little thing they be saying before they play.
I don't remember it either.
All I know is I go last. Category is something, and you gotta pick a letter, or you just gotta pick a category.
Yeah, you pick a category and just say that. I don't know the chant though,
so we're just gonna say you go first, I go last. Category is. You go first, I go last. Category is.
What is it? What's the category?
Stores. Go.
Macy's.
Walmart. Why did you pick Macy's first? That's so odd. Target.
Chick-fil-A.
Dollar General.
Target.
Dollar Tree. I already said Target, so you out.
You didn't say. You said Target before you started talking. That's why I didn't remember.
No, I was a part of my category. Okay, let's do another one. Another category.
Okay.
You go first. I go last. Category is. You pick.
Animals.
Okay. Frogs.
Dolphins.
Elephants.
Kangaroos.
Cats.
Dog.
I knew you were gonna say that. Shark.
Bear.
Lion.
Giraffe.
Tiger.
Zebra.
Whale.
Panda. Yeah. Panda.
Panther.
Jaguar. Go Jags.
Did I already say jaguar?
No.
I didn't say jaguar. Black Panther. Does that count?
Yes. I already said panther.
Well,
I won that category.
so we got one more to do.
Yeah.
You go first. I go last. Category is.
It's not you starting to chant.
Hey, what I want the category to be? Food.
That's what I was saying. Spaghetti.
Ramen noodles.
Ground beef.
Fettuccine.
Fish.
Rotel.
Lobster.
Chicken tenders.
Steak.
Chicken nuggets.
Ribs.
Waffles.
Chicken.
Pancakes.
Sausage.
Crab cakes.
Pasta.
French toast.
Chips.
Apples.
Eggs.
Grapes.
Pineapple.
Strawberries.
Cherries.
Mango.
Baby bananas. I love fruit, y'all. I love fruit.
We could go all day with the foods, honestly.
Y'all, I love fruit so much.
Any final thoughts on the episode?
I feel like marriage is just a whole nother world in and of itself, you know?
It's a different world than where you come from. What is your perspective after we've talked about what we talked about?
Marriage is different for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yours isn't gonna look like someone else's. Simple.
My perspective now is marriage can be hard, but if you married to who you're supposed to be married to, you'll always have love.
The real one. The real love.
Real love.
Yeah, that kind.
I'm searching for real
Look, Canada.
love. Someone to set my heart free, real love. Wow.
We love you all. Continue to have an open mind.
Thank you for tuning in to the ABP Podcast. Follow us on social media, Instagram at ABP Podcast, TikTok at ABP Pod, and on YouTube.
You ain't gotta follow the socials, cause what look, that one baby, that was NBA.
What he say?
It's too many people watching me.
We hope you gained a better perspective and see you next time.
Sending it straight to heaven. Straight to heaven.